Often, when people talk about climate change, ocean acidification is brought up too, but no one really talks about what that is. So, in this video, I'm going to explain how humans can change the pH of the ocean and make it more acidic. So, typically, ocean pH is very stable. It hovers around 8.2 plus or minus about 3/10 of a unit. This is because of the carbonate buffering system represented by this equation. Carbon dioxide from the atmosphere is absorbed by the oceans and reacts with water to make carbonic acid. This carbonic acid can lose a hydrogen ion to become a bicarbonate ion, and the bicarbonate ion can also lose a hydrogen ion to become a carbonate ion. This process can also be reversed, the carbonate becoming bicarbonate and the bicarbonate ion becoming a carbonic acid. In this equation, the bicarbonate ion is the most important piece. That is because it is the buffering substance. This is because bicarbonate ion can either gain a hydrogen ion to become carbonic acid, acting as an acid, or become a base by losing a hydrogen ion and becoming carbonate. In this way, it can regulate the pH by becoming an acid to neutralize an ocean that's too basic, or becoming the base to neutralize the ocean that is too acidic. So, if the ocean has such a solid system, how can humans still change the pH? Well, we add a lot of excess carbon dioxide to the atmosphere through industry, such as factories or by removing carbon sinks through deforestation. This excess CO2 is also absorbed by the oceans and makes more carbonic acid. This carbonic acid will make the ocean more acidic and have a lower pH. Typically, that would mean that bicarbonates would be losing their hydrogen ions to make more carbonate and neutralize the acid. However, this effect cannot happen if there is too much carbonic acid. There's too much carbonic acid. The bicarbonates can still lose their hydrogen ions and become carbonate, but there aren't enough of them to neutralize the acids that are being put in the ocean. So this can be very detrimental to a lot of marine life because the ocean has a very stable pH typically, 8.2. Most marine organisms only adapted to survive within that very narrow pH range that the ocean typically has. So if the pH consistently stays lower and the ocean is more acidic, it can detrimentally affect most marine life.